about the running game a little bit? Where do you want to go there? It seemed like you got some stuff done, but didn't really call a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that with the situation of the game, we got behind a little bit there and had to throw the football, of course, a little bit more in a football game. So, yeah, I mean, we got to continue to improve in the running game. College football is running the football, and you've got to be able to establish that, and we've got to definitely get better at running football.
Seemed like Donovan Young kind of made a statement last weekend, kind of got some big runs and got some stuff done.
Yeah, he got, of course, he hit the big one for us, and we've got to again, build some consistency. There's no consistency on that side of the ball right now. And consistently, I mean, hey, taking that football and being able to get 4 to 5 yards of crack, and that's exactly what we got to try to get by opening holes for DY and for Azula, and for Ferg.
Coach Gonzalez was saying that maybe you might cut back the packages a little bit.
I think we got to do that for all of us. I mean, we got to get back to just playing ball and playing the ball that we're capable of playing.
What can you tell us about Jonathan? I know he came out. Brown came out of the game. Is he on the road to recovery? What's his?
Yeah, he's progressing right now. He was out there today.
You talked about being more physical. That Penn State was more physical. How do you coach that up? Can you?
I think it's something that you try to stress in practice, and you work on it, and you continually urge and push the players. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can always work on everything in the phases of football, and we're going to work on tackling, and we're going to work on blocking more and better at the point of attack, and doing those things that I thought Penn State did a good job doing against us.
So is it drills, or is it just motivational things, I guess?
I think it's all. I mean, it's drills. It's, the way that you practice your inside drills. It's the way that you motivate them to continue to improve and become a physical football team.
Coach, what do you see out of Wisconsin? They kind of, people say they kind of struggle, but they're still 3-2.
Yeah, they're 3-2. We're 2-3. Mm-hmm. So, they're a physical bunch, big. They've got a lot of players that have been playing there, for some time, and they're young up front on the offensive line. But again, you see a Wisconsin football team like I've seen in previous years. They're big, they're physical, got an outstanding running back. And defensively, they've got guys that are very aggressive. Their linebackers are keys to their defense, and you see them flying around to the football. So they've been a champion. They understand what it takes to be a champion, and that's exactly what I see on film.
So cutting back a little bit, it's just to simplify everything and not overload them.
Well, I mean, when you've got 2 true freshmen that are playing for you at linebacker and playing a lot for you right now, you have to. We've got some depth issues on our defensive front. We've got an offensive line that's got issues with depth. So, again, it goes back to the basics. It's about running the power better. It's about running the belly better. It's about running a field blitz better. It's about, all the little things that we can do better. If that means limiting it down a little bit, that means limiting it.
Offensively, does it open up a little bit for Nathan after you see that he's fully good to go, and did you run more?
Yeah, you saw him. I mean, he other than the 2 bad decisions on the passes, I thought that Nathan, performed better at running the football. He looked healthier, and I thought he threw the football much better.
Coach, who'd you move up defensively to replace Howard?
Tico Powell is the one up that's right now, but we haven't made the final decision yet because Vontrell Williams could also got some reps for us today.
Would it be possible that neither one would play? I mean, is it still possible to redshirt them? You haven't played them yet, right?
Yeah,
but have to?
Well, I mean, when you only have 3 inside guys, we haven't redshirted anybody yet. We're going to play whoever we feel that can help us win football games. So if it's Tico, Vontrell, Daniel Rhodes are the 3 freshmen that play that position, then we'll elevate them up and they'll get themselves ready to play.